have a lot of blessings, a lot of things to look forward to. Hello Cancer, and welcome to my channel, Ragean's Intuitive Tarot. Anything you need to know about my channel is listed in the description box below. You can go ahead and check it out. And Cancer, these readings are timeless. Anytime you are drawn to this reading, that's when it's meant for you. And at this time, we have some planets that are going direct. Venus and Jupiter are one of the two big ones. Venus is the planet of love, and Jupiter is the planet of prosperity, good fortune, luck, and expansion. So, Cancer, we are going to tune in and see what this energy means for you, and possibly any advice from Spirit. We are starting off with the Moonology deck, and the energy at the bottom of the deck is the Blue Moon card. Believe in the impossible, Cancer. So I'm really picking up this sense of focusing on something negative, focusing on the lack of, it's like automatically going to the negative side of things. And I am just being drawn here to quickly mention I'm being drawn to quickly mention this. Have you ever heard of the stop strategy? Now, the stop strategy is asking you to stop, take a breath, observe what you're thinking about. So what are you thinking about? And what is it that you're reacting to? What are you feeling in your body? And then it's all about your perspective. So consider the bigger picture. Consider how someone else would see the situation. Consider what cognitive distortions that you can identify that are going on in this situation. And cognitive distortions are, thinking that something is all or nothing. It's a black or white thinking. There's cognitive filtering. There's jumping to conclusions. There's emotional reasoning, assuming that because we feel a certain way, that what we think must be true. So, for example, I feel embarrassed, so I must be an idiot. Number 5, labeling, self-labeling. Number 6, overgeneralizing. Number 7, disqualifying the positive. Number 8, minimization and magnification. Number 9, rigid rule keeping. Number 10, personalization, finger pointing, blaming. So, you stop and see if you are doing any of those things. And then, identify the facts. What is actually true in the situation? And then you take action. What's the best thing I can do here for me, for others, and for the situation in general? And there is lots of information on the internet that you can find about cognitive distortions, you can even look up the stop strategy, and it has a lot of information in there if you would like to go into that further. And sorry for rambling, Cancer, but I just felt very strongly like you're sabotaging yourself, Cancer, with your fears, okay? We have here, work through your fears, the new moon in Scorpio. We have communication is key, the new moon in Gemini. And this can be included too, how you communicate with yourself. And a lot of us have cognitive distortions, you know, that we're not even aware of. And of course, if you don't know what a cognitive distortion is, you don't know if you have it. So it's like power, or knowledge is power, Cancer. The more knowledgeable you can become, even about your own feelings, you can take your power back. So, and then we have here, look at the bigger picture, the full moon in Sagittarius. So there is a need, you know, to look at the bigger picture, Cancer. Instead of breaking everything down into small pieces and, you know, getting so angry at all the little pieces, open up, expand. Jupiter is about expansion, looking at the bigger picture. And part of that bigger picture is, are your fears valid? Are they, you know, is there really anything to be afraid of? We have the Queen of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. Definitely there could be something you're desiring, Cancer, something that you've been waiting for, you've been feeling left out in the cold. But again, are those thoughts true? Are they valid? Are you being left out in the cold, or are there things that other people are going through that you don't know about? You know, let's see. For example, I had a friend who was quite often would come to me to get her hair cut. She would come for coffee, what have you, and then she just kind of stopped coming. I stopped hearing from her. You know, I just kind of assumed that she was mad at me, that I had done something wrong, and I didn't go chase after her because I was busy in my own life. I had things to do, whatever. And then I found out that she had gotten really sick. And, you know, I was beating myself up because I just assumed that it was all about me, that I had done something wrong, that she didn't, you know, instead of checking in on her, you know, communicating with her to ask if I did something wrong. Again, I just made all of these assumptions. So the message here, Cancer, is, are the things you are thinking, are they true? We have the Knight of Pentacles here. The Knight of Pentacles is forward movement, but it's slow movement. Again, you might not feel like you have the support that you need, Cancer, but you do have support around you. Okay? It just, there's some sort of internal fears that you have that are kind of throwing you off here, Cancer. We have the Queen of Pentacles again. the Queen of Pentacles right under the Five of Pentacles. It's making me think nurturing your thoughts. Again, this, you're feeling left out in the cold. But I feel like you need to take a look at your feelings. Take a look at your fears and ask yourself, are they valid? Are they true? Am I distorting something in this situation? Okay? And then Cancer, we have destiny, divine timing, the Two of Cups. So it's like, what you want is possible, Cancer. What you want is destined for you. What you want wants you too. But you just need to take a step back and analyze your fears, because there's some sort of fear, Cancer, that is blocking you from moving forward in the way that you desire. Again, with going back to this, believe in the impossible, is I feel like you have some sort of limitation put in place, some sort of fear, and it's if you could just move beyond the fears, Cancer. It's like the fear is what is tripping you up. The fear is what is blocking you, because your fears are not valid at this time. Or there's some fear that is not valid. The universe is trying to tell you everything is going to work out. Don't sabotage yourself with unnecessary fears. Oh, we have a ton of cards. I just saw the World. I saw the Empress. I saw the Hierophant. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Cancer. This could be related to marriage. Again, maybe you have fear. I feel like in a sense, Cancer, you could be feeling left out in the cold, like your partner possibly isn't supportive enough or something. But again, I feel there's just some sort of new perspective you need on a situation. And the Hierophant lately has been talking to me about gaining a higher understanding, a higher knowledge, higher awareness, a higher level of consciousness. So we have the Death card here, Cancer. There is something coming to an end. And I feel like it's, these negative thoughts that you're having of feeling left out in the cold, feeling like nobody cares about you, feeling unsupported, unloved. Again, you need to just take a look at those feelings and see if there's any truth to them. And if there's not, then it's time to let them go, Cancer, because they are blocking you from this. Look at this, the sun, a new beginning, and in the middle we have a lot of fears and worries and doubts. And Spirit is asking you to address these fears and worries and doubts, because they are getting in the way of this, all this beautiful potential here. This is talking about freeing yourself from these negative thoughts. It's time to let them go. It's a new beginning. There's, something in the past potentially didn't work out the way you wanted. Yeah, there's definitely, you need to look at the bigger picture, Cancer. Your fears at this time are invalid and they are not serving you in any way. So there is a need to release some sort of fears. You've hit rock bottom. You've been at rock bottom. You can't get any lower. It's time to pick yourself up. Learn from what's happened and, realize that no, things didn't work out the way that you wanted. There may be a lot of hurt feelings. There may be feelings of loss. You may have had some family, friends turn their back on you, broken promises, whatever, but you still have a lot of blessings. You still have a lot to look forward to. So, Cancer, beautiful message. Don't let your fears ruin your life. Be willing to look at your fears. Be willing to sit down with them and see if they are even true or not. Be willing to look at the bigger picture. Look at what blessings you have in store for you. Focus on those. So great message, Cancer. I hope this helps you on your journey. I don't even know what else to say. If it resonates, please hit that like and subscribe. If not, go check out some of your other signs. Just know, Cancer, you are worthy. You are loved. Everything is going to be okay. You just gotta be master of your thoughts. Don't let them master you. So until then, Cancer, I will catch you next time.